you know what time it is? It's time for the last match of the night, the first round tournament match to see who's going to move on up the bracket. It is Chris Slade versus Sugar Dance Stofko.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main
You heard it here, folks. It is time for our last match of the event, of our debut show here in Middleway, West Virginia.
The king is here!
The following contest is your second tournament round, and it is scheduled for introducing first from Boston, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 195 pounds,
Sugar Dance Stofko is so damn impressive that he has already made such a big impact within the indie scene. And now he is here to participate in the Riot Maker Championship Tournament against this man.
And his opponent,
These two have been at each other's throats. These two have one hell of a rivalry against each other. These two are looking to settle it all right here and now in the main event. And here he comes, the sharpest blade.
Come on!
Chris Slade is here at Riot Maker. And we are about to make a riot with this main event because, trust me, it is about to be a banger. Now the real question is, who is it going to be that's going to continue on in this tournament bracket? Who is going to move on from round one? Is it going to be the sharpest blade? Is it going to be the picture-perfect assassin? Is it going to be Chris Slade? Or is it going to be this man, Sugar Dance Stofko? As they meet in the middle and already butting heads. Like I said, they want each other. They want to just rip each other's throats out. And now here comes Dance Stofko, already on the offensive. Couple of shoulder tackles right into the midsection of Chris Slade with a European uppercut to end it.
Y'all have been waiting for this.
He's been waiting for this as he sits, sending him off the ropes with a big back elbow, sending Chris Slade down to the mat.
I have been waiting for this, Slade. You remember what happened in December, huh?
Call back to December from Adrenaline Championship Wrestling. He was not happy when Chris Slade beat him. Sending him off the ropes. Ducking down, and Chris Slade using his athleticism. Going through with that big shoulder tackle, an instant kip up, and then shoving his face. Ducking underneath the clothesline. Here comes Chris Slade. Jumping underneath. Rolling on through. Dan Stofko trying to keep up with him, sending him off, jumping on top of the ropes with a head scissors takeover. Chris Slade showing his athleticism as Dan Stofko is on the outside trying to catch his breath, oh, wait a second, here comes Chris Slade, hopping over with that twisting splash to the outside. 360 crossbody met with Dan Stofko, and he is down. Now Chris Slade. Oh my goodness gracious, a big boot right into the side of the face. An impressive start already, and look at this. Wait, what is he about to do? He's grabbed a chair. You don't want to get yourself disqualified early in this matchup. You just started this. Oh, goodness gracious, what a slap right across the face. Chris Slade being very smart, rolling into the ring to stop the count.
Okay, hey, you want around?
Oh, Chris Slade going around the world. What is he about to do here? Here he comes with a big pump kick right into the face of Sugar Dan Stofko. The crowd is behind Chris Slade. Throwing Dan back into the ring as he goes all the way to the other side. Very smart of him. Looked like he's trying to go for another springboard, and a European uppercut just makes him crash out.
Get him up, man. Come on.
He was definitely expecting it that time, and look at him. He's angry. He's pissed off. Ooh. Sending Chris Slade right to the hardest part of the ring. Setting him next to the trash as he...
You know how to count.
Dan Stofko breaks the count. Restarts it as the referee beckons both of them to get back into the ring.
Get him up, man. Come on.
Dan Stofko grabbing a hair of Chris Slade. Looked like he's trying to go to the... Oh my goodness gracious. Right into the ring post once again.
Everything I've done is real.
Referee to the count of... Finally getting him back inside of the ring. Going for the pin here. Pinning the shoulders down, and no, kick out of 2. Dan Stofko twisting it up like a pretzel.
What do you say, Slade? What do you say, Slade? No.
Slade's kind of tied up at the moment.
What do you say?
Oh, wait a second, going for it, lifting him up. Using his own body weight to pin him down, and a big back elbow cutting him back down to the mat. Goodness gracious. Now go for the pin here, no. Kick out at 2 once again. Lifting Chris Slade back up. And just showing absolute aggression.
You look like a dork.
Absolute aggression to Chris Slade. He is not going to be happy. Goodness gracious, what an overhand chop to Dan Stofko. A couple of forearms and a big back elbow and another chop right across the chest. Here comes Chris Slade. Wait, going through, grabbing the waist. Wow, what a suplex. Arching it up, trying to go for that pin. But no, kick out at 2. Very impressive by Dan Stofko. Trying to twist him back up again. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one more time. getting a little bit confused here, grabbing the waist and boom! Trying to go for that pinfall early in this game, but no. Kick out at 2. Looks like he's got to do a little bit more as Chris Slade gets out, trying to get out of this hold right here. Got him into a wrist lock, twisting it around real quick, and a chop across the chest. And another one, trying to leave him breathless. Running up to the ropes. Big European uppercut from Dan Stofko. Oh my! That could have just caved his chest in. Now sending him to the other side. Here comes Dan Stofko with a big flying clothesline. Snap here. Coming on through. Running to the ropes. Big punt. Kick to the face. Now going to the pin. And a kick out at 2 once again.
Yeah, thank you.
Sugar Dan trying his best. Oh, wait. Jumping knee right into the face. Might have broke his nose. Made a dislocate and moved it out of place or something along those lines. Now trying to send him off the ropes, but Sugar Dan holding the ropes tight. Oh, and a big back elbow. Now grabbing him again, sending him off. This time for sure. Sunset flip, trying to go for the pin. No, big double stomp from Chris Slade. Now got him for the pin. 2. And no! Goodness gracious, that was so close. That could have been it right then and there. But Chris Slade trying to use his speed, trying to use his aerial acrobatics to take down somebody as big and tough and strong as Daniel Stofko. Now lifting him up onto the top rope, just hanging him up to dry. What is he about to do here? Oh my goodness gracious! Trying to go for a moonsault and just gets clobbered with a freaking lariat and rolling over with the senton. Go for the pin. And look at this. He grabbed the rope right before 3. Ring awareness. Ring awareness coming from Chris Slade. He knew where he was at the last second. Instead of using all of his might to try to kick out of that pin, he grabbed the bottom rope to break the count. Daniel Stofko going through here, trying to go for a hip toss, and he does. And a big drop kick. Going for the pin once again. Trying to put all of the offense onto Chris Slade. But this man is resilient. He may not look like it, but this man right here, he does not give up. He really doesn't. Referee checking on him, making sure that he does not want to tap. Making sure that if he needs to call this match due to a tap out, due to submission, that he's ready to do so as Chris Slade gets back to a vertical base and a big donkey kick. Stofko in the other corner, coming on through, ducking underneath. Oh my goodness! Foot, meat, face. Chris Slade, here he comes. Cross, going for the moonsault, but no, pump knee right to the face. Going for the pin here, leg is hooked. Once again, showing that resiliency is Chris Slade. As you can hear from the crowd, the sharpest blade. He has sharpened his skills for a long, long time. As long as he's been in the business, that's all he's been doing. Big forearm right into the face. Now these two are just slugging it out. The absolute hatred between these two individuals is unfathomable. As they go at each other, forearm, 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 forearm. And here comes Dan Stofko with a nice big forearm right to the face. Going towards the rope and a big pump knee right into the face. Catching him off guard. Here comes Chris Slade. Oh wait, Dan Stofko going through, running through, trying to go for that again, and no! Slade reverses it into a DDT as both of them are down. The crowd is loving it right now, but let's go ahead and take a look back at what just happened here with these two just beating the hell out of each other. Dan Stofko was going to go for a maneuver, but got caught off guard by Chris Slade's knee. And the same thing with Chris Slade. He wasn't expecting Dan to be right back at it again, but unfortunately for Dan, with that big DDT, he got caught off guard with that. Let's get back to the action here. Here comes Dan Stofko with that. Oh, here we go. That big backflip kick to the back of the neck of the sling blade. Oh, wait a second. What is he about to do here? Springboard, moonsault, twisting moonsault, senton. It's not over yet. And a springboard moonsault. Go for the pin. This might be it right. And no. Kick out at 2. What a main event it has been so far between these two individuals. Chris Slade wondering what the hell he's got to do, but he's got something in mind. He's got something in mind here. He's looking to jump and fly. Springboard. Wait a second. Wait a second. He got caught. He got caught. Styles clash. Styles clash. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to... How the hell did he kick out? How the hell did he kick out of the Styles clash? What the hell was that? The resiliency from Chris Slade is just absolutely unbelievable.
Come on, Slade, get up! Get up!
Dan Stofko not playing games anymore. He's not playing any more games. He's revving it up. He's revving it up, going for that big punch, but no. Chris Slade ducking underneath. Kick, kick, and another kick. Fury of strikes coming from Chris Slade. Falcon arrow. Go for the pin. 1, 2, 3. No! What the hell do either of these individuals have to do to put each other away? The crowd absolutely behind Chris Slade. And he's feeding off of the energy of the crowd here. Here comes Chris Slade. What is he about to do here? Now get that with the back elbow. Got caught. Rolling through. Going for the crossface. He's got the crossface locked in. Chris Slade trying his best to crawl towards the rope. He's got it locked in. He's got it locked in, and he's wrenching on it. He wants him to submit. He wants him to humiliate Chris Slade. Dan Stofko trying his best now, pulling it back to the center of the ring and reapplying that crossface. Referee right there, waiting to see the tap out, if it's going to happen, but he's really wrenching on him. What does Chris Slade got to do to power out of this maneuver? He's crawling towards the rope, slowly but surely, trying to get to that point so he can break this hold. Looks like he's about to pass out. Now he's got a burst of energy. He's got a burst of energy. Here comes Chris Slade trying to get to the rope, and he does. Dan Stofko finally letting go of that submission hold. He is beside himself. Questioning what the hell he's got to do to put Chris Slade away. Here it comes. Wait. Double boots right to the chest. Running up. Oh my God, what a hurricanrana! Oh! Not over yet. Going for a pinning predicament here. Rolling through. Dan's got the pin now. And going back and forth, these two go. What are they gonna do? Going for the schoolboy. 1, 2. No! No! The referee called the shoulder was up. Oh, wait a second. Going through. Got the shoulders pinned. Chris Slade. Here comes again. Daniel Stofko. He's got the tights. He's got the tights, and he called it. Dan just stole it. Dan just stole it.
Fuck you, Slade. Fuck you.
He got the win. Are you kidding me?
What happened, Slade? I'm too smart for this guy. I'm on a different level right now. Oh, man.
You have got to be kidding me.
I was said I was gonna do this.
What a match. But that ending was absolutely ridiculous. Let's go ahead and take a look back at the beginning of this matchup. These two were just going back and forth with each other, just trying to outsmart, outmaneuver one another. Coming through is Chris Slade with that head scissors takeover, getting in the head of Dan Stofko. As we take a look at this right here, getting caught from mid-air, setting up for the Styles Clash. And I thought this was it right here. This could have been a 3 right there, but just the resiliency coming from him, and then just going back and forth with pinning predicament after pinning predicament as Dan Stofko rolls him up into a schoolboy with the tights and gets the 1, 2, 3. Absolutely ridiculous. And look at this. Look at this. Dan Stofko has no respect for the founders. Of Riot Maker Pro Wrestling as Dan Stofko continues on the bracket for the championship. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching our first show, Emergence by Riot Maker Pro Wrestling. We'll see you next time on August 1st for Controlled Chaos.